Namaste and welcome to our virtual classes. Myself Bhairav Datta Bhatta, English teacher teaching at Sri Mahendra Model Secondary School, Khalanga, Darchula. As we are locked down into our homes, we have started virtual classes. So I again welcome you in my virtual class of grammar, transformation of sentences, part 1. Today we will discuss some of the important rules used while transforming sentences from affirmative into negative, negative into affirmative, deriving the rules through example. Okay, let's proceed. Transformation. Let me clarify the meaning of transformation. Transformation simply refers to changing or converting from one form to another. Changing sentences from one form to another. Let me start the lesson telling some sentences. It's a story, short story. Be careful and keep the points I say in your mind. One is my friend. He lives in my locality. We studied together. In our college days, he was afraid of his biceps as he was very thin. Now he is afraid of his belly. It's too big. Okay. Let's remind or recall the story I told. Let me write. You might have recalled. Bhuvan is my close friend. Next, he lives in my locality or neighborhood. In our college days, he was afraid of his biceps. Now he is, as he was thin, now he is afraid of his belly. It's big. It's very big. Let's go through. One is my close friend. One is my close friend. It says yes. So it's affirmative, positive. So in positive sentence we do not see any negation mark. Let me change it into negative. One is not my close friend. One isn't my close friend. Is not or isn't my close friend. Negative. He lives in my locality. He lives in my locality. Negative. Simply negative is he does not or This doesn't live in my locality. He doesn't live in my locality. He was afraid of biceps muscle. He was not afraid of biceps. He was not afraid of his biceps. He was not, or simply in contraction you can say he was not or wasn't afraid of biceps. So affirmative, negative, affirmative, negative, affirmative, negative. Now let me go through some other examples. Hydrogen is a gas. Consider hydrogen is a gas. Let's check the sentence number 1 and this one. Hydrogen is a gas. One is my close friend. Hydrogen is a gas. Is not in negative or isn't. We go through the same. Hydrogen isn't a gas. Well, let's notice some important idea here. Transformation is practiced differently in different countries, in different systems. So while preparing for further classes, while preparing for completion examinations, sometimes this sort of transformation is regarded wrong. Hydrogen isn't a gas. Hydrogen is always a gas. If we say hydrogen isn't a gas, this is wrong concept, as hydrogen is a gas, meaning hydrogen isn't a gas is meaning different there. Structurally the sentence is different, we have added node there, and meaning also different there. Hydrogen isn't a gas, this means hydrogen is a liquid. Isn't a gas, it is a liquid. So if we are dealing with once again I repeat, if we are dealing with science theories, something that is universally true or generally true, we shouldn't go through this type of transformation. As we are practicing, especially in our country, we are practicing transformation of this sort. One is my close friend. Generally, one is my close friend or may not be. One is not my close friend. This means in this example, if we are transforming it into negative, saying one is my close friend or one is not my close friend, sentence is syntactically changed, meaning also changed there. This can be accepted. But talking about this sort of transformation or change from affirmative into negative, this is not accepted, it's wrong. So we have to be careful, especially in the places if we are talking about universal truth, something that is generally true, or scientifically something is true. So at that time we have to go through transformation. Let me talk about these two types of transformation or change from affirmative to negative. transformation with the change, with a meaning change. Generally we can say this, with a change in meaning, with a change in meaning, or this type of transformation is not accepted. So you will, let me go through the exact transformation of this. Hydrogen isn't a liquid. Hydrogen isn't a liquid. So this is accepted. So this is transformation without meaning change, or without change of meaning, without meaning change, or change without meaning. So let me go through another example of this. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. How to translate that? The sun doesn't rise in the west is the correct negation or negative of the statement. So let us explore the general rule while changing the sentences from affirmative into negative. So once again I repeat, in our context we will practice this transformation, or transformation with meaning change, where we do not consider more about the meaning. So the first rule, important rule, while changing the sentences from affirmative into negative, we simply put is auxiliary verb, not, or is an apostrophe T. So first important rule is, while changing the sentence from affirmative into negative, we put negation after helping verb, or negative marker after helping verb. That may be not, that may be sometimes no, and sometimes something, nothing, or negation marker always, never. That we will discuss about this a few minutes later. He lives in my locality. Negative, lives, action verb. This one is action verb. Helping verb not existing in the sentence. So while transforming this into negative, we need helping verb. So in English there is tendency of hiring helping verb, and important is, if we are transforming the sentence having present form, either say V1 or V5, we use helping verb do, and this verb is immediately changed into first form. And if we are dealing like these verbs, lives, we use does, and this verb is immediately, after you are putting not, no, anything else, you change this verb again into first form. And if the sentence has past form, for is, we can write V2, or of second form, we hire, once again helping verb did, and again verb is changed immediately into first form. So what does this indicate? What does this indicate? This indicates helping verbs are so important while doing any type of transformation. I'm not only talking about the present exercise or present grammar item I'm presenting today. You will need the concept of these helping verbs in every grammar exercise and in every grammatical process. So let's move to study, or in nutshell, let's check what are the helping verbs, auxiliary verbs, and then we will go through some examples to be clear about the concept of changing the sentence from affirmative into negative. Well, while transforming sentences from affirmative into negative, or for every type of transformation, auxiliary verbs, for each we can say helping verbs, are very important. So in my school days I used to remember these helping verbs saying English mantra. So in one breath try to pronounce these with me. Ijemar, was, would, do, the, did, have, had, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare, used to. In one breath. Ijemar, was, would, do, does, did, have, had, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare, used to. Now, while doing every sort of, once again I repeat, transformation or grammatical process, grammatical analysis, we have to use these helping verbs once and again. So remember this, keep them in your memory. The is, am, are, was, were written in first line are the finite forms of be. Is, am, are present, was, were or past or be. And if the sentences have these helping verbs, auxiliary verbs, we put not or an apostrophe t to change the sentence into negative. Do, does, did. In some sentences, do, does, did, we can see, and you have to be very careful. If these are there, we sometimes are confused. Do, does, did, helping verb, but these are used as main verb. So if they are as helping verb, you simply put note after them, and if they are with without any verb, or as if they are used as main verb, then we have to do some another practice that we will talk about little later. Have, as, had, same, these two principal auxiliaries. Now will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare, and used to. These are the modals and semi-modals. And while changing the sentences with these helping verbs, we don't have so much difficult situation except used to. So let's move to the board. We practice. Let's move to the board. We practice some of the affirmative sentences with the use of these helping verbs. So we practice the difficult areas, trouble areas where we face difficulties while doing transformation from affirmative into negative. So because I have put affirmative into negative, negative into affirmative, so we practice how to change them into negative as well. So is, am, are, was, were, these are the auxiliary verbs, and if any sentence is with them, we simply put not or an apostrophe t after these, except m. There is no contraction of m, we will have to put not there. Let's go through an example. She is tired. She is tired. She is not tired, or she is, now contraction you will have to put there. She isn't tired. Let's go through. She isn't tired. So moving to M. I am alright. I am happy. I am happy. Negative is I am not happy. Contraction is not possible. I amn't. You do not use, and we will revise that in further lessons, especially while studying question tag. So in the same way, are, was, were, we simply put note after this. Do, does, did, have, has, had. Make us confused. She did a nice work, or she did a nice job. She did a good job. Good job. Now, simply we study this comes looking at this sentence. We simply estimate that did is helping verb. We go through. She didn't good job. It's wrong. Did not used as auxiliary verb is the main verb. Do, did, does. Now we have to use this rule. She did a good job. She didn't plus main verb. Did V1 do a good job. Or in contraction form, is contraction form. She did not do a good job. Contraction. She didn't do a good job. Same with does and do. I do business. Negative. I do business. I do business. Negative. Main verb here as after to be an auxiliary, there should be an action verb after this. An action verb. Keep it in your memory. There should be an action verb, main verb after this for negation. Business is not action verb. I do business. I do not do given first form of verb. Then same first form of this. I do not do business. I do not do business. Same with does. She does. Simply take this. She does business. She doesn't do business. So we have to be careful while dealing with the do, does, and did. Same with have, as, had. We have to be careful with. Let's go through some example. I have taught English. I have taught English for a couple of decades. I have taught English for a couple of decades. For many years. I put many years. I have taught English for many years. Have taught. Reminds the rule. Have main verb, action verb. It's auxiliary. In some cases, I have lunch. I have lunch at school. I have lunch at school. School canteen. Have lunch. Once again I repeat. Have, has, had. Past participle. Helping verb. Have, has, had. No past participle, it's a noun. Have, has, had. Have, has, had. Have forms, present or past. Now we have to follow this rule. So for both the sentences, I have taught. No problem. I have not taught English for many years. I haven't taught English for many years. I have lunch at school. I have lunch. Main verb. Do. Do. Immediately we have to change verb into root form. Have. Do. Now it's easy. I do not have lunch at school. So do and have. Do not have lunch. I haven't lunch at school is incorrect transformation from affirmative into negative. So we have to be careful, especially while dealing with do, does, did, and have, has, had forms. Related to other auxiliaries, the auxiliaries, model auxiliaries, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare, used to, they always have an action verb after them. So simply put, not after them. Let's because our topic is changing from affirmative into negative, and if we reverse the same rules, that is changing from negative into affirmative. Let's start. If we are well acquainted with the rules, if we have good practice of changing sentences from affirmative into negative, changing from negative to affirmative is easier. So let me go through some examples. He isn't working hard. No problem. It's a negative sentence. Just I would like to say it's opposite of affirmative. As he isn't working hard, he is working hard will be negative, but negative with meaning change. And in some of the examination, you do not practice that in higher classes. So he isn't working hard, changing it into negative, we just, so rule explanation is changing from negative to affirmative, we have to remove not or n apostrophe t. It's your affirmative. But with the cases where action verbs are used, once again, action verbs are used, we have to reverse this. Let me go through one example. He didn't write. Okay. He didn't write. What I said, he didn't write a letter. He didn't write a poem, etc. Simply changing from negative to affirmative. Once again, I explain the rule. We have to remove not or not. Now, in this case, with the main verbs, do, did, does come together without any word in between, we have to reverse this. That is, do in the first form, does in the first form, did in the first form, while removing this note. We have to merge helping verb into main verb, as do forms are the hired helping verbs. This means we need helping verb but it's hidden. In that case, we have a helping verb and a hired helping verb are do forms. So, while changing, while merging, do first form of this, does fifth form of this, and second form of this. This means that he did writes. What we do? Did. We do not use. We merge this form into second. So your answer is he wrote a poem. He wrote a letter, etc., etc. So these are some general rules. Related to these, do, does, and did, as has, when changing from negative to affirmative, we have to be careful. If it's used as auxiliary, if they are used as auxiliary, or they are used as action verbs. Let me go through another example. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to stay. He doesn't have to stay at the station. Or he doesn't have to stay at school. You say anything? So doesn't have to stay. What I said, just to go through, changing from negative to affirmative, we do not require negation markers, so we avoid this. Now there is same problem, does, now it's a main verb and it's a to infinitive. You do not use this, and according to rule, you change this form into V5. So our correct answer is he has to stay at school. Okay. There are some special terms while changing from affirmative to negative or negative to affirmative, vice versa. We have to interchange these words. So let's once again move to the projected part of this. Okay, let's discuss some issues. Sometimes we not only use not to change sentences from affirmative to negative, or not remove notes from negative to convert that into affirmative, positive. So these are some words. We directly change them to change them into negative. Always change into never. For example, he always called me. Negative, we simply change this word always into never, or changing the sentence into negative. Same way, some we change into no, or sometimes not any. Examples are he has got some money, he has got no money. Not any also. She gave me some books. If you are using not any, so you have to change this verb. She gave me some books. She did not, plus immediately you have to change verb into first form. Remember this. She didn't give me any book. Somebody, someone, into nobody, no one. These are examples. Somebody is coming, nobody is coming, someone is coming, no one is coming. Some of the students are absent, none of the students is absent. Concord rule is used there. A lot of it changed into not much or not many. According to the noun coming after, Gomati drank a lot of tea. Gomati drink much tea. Much, as tea is uncountable noun. Hema wrote a lot of stories. Stories plural, so it's changed into many. Already, not yet. Frequently asked question in your examination, especially those who are preparing for SE. Already we have already finished the task. We haven't finished the task yet. Yet goes at the end. 2 is in this way. 2 is changed into either. I am fine too. I am not fine either. Either or, if coming in pair, neither nor, etc. etc. This is the example. Either Geeta or Gomati is coming. Either is changed into neither Geeta nor Gomati is coming. So, moving to the board, let's go through some examples. Affirmative sentences are simply changed into negative. I revise some of the rules. Helping verb plus notes. If helping verb not given, we have to hire. We have to derive helping verb from main verb in this way. And while changing the sentences from negative to affirmative, we have to merge these in one place. So slide for some time I do practice with this. So for example, if you find the sentence, write this: I lost my pen. You are given, change into negative. So we do not have helping verb. If there is no helping verb, we need helping verb in every cost, because we are doing transformation here from affirmative to negative, and changing into negative is we need any negation verb. So we have to hire helping verb from main verb. So it may be very useful exercise to how to derive helping verb. Lost is first form of lose, so this means did plus LOSE. Now while changing into negative, we have to put note after auxiliary verb. I didn't lose my pen. It's a negative. So V1 do plus V1. So you can go through this exercise for regular verbs, but in the case of irregular verbs, you have to be careful. Suppose say go, do plus go, do go. Went, while changing into negative, did plus go. This type of calculation you can do. Goes, does, go. Cut, what to do? Cut has all forms the same, first form, second form. So if the verbs having same form, cut, shut, read, 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 or let's, put, etc., we have to consult is the subject. Suppose she cut her finger. She cut her finger. She cut her finger. Difficult to identify the verb form, so you have to consult this one. She cuts. Concord rule, subject verb agreement rule. With a she, we cannot use first form, so it's he too. She cut. She did not cut her finger. So especially 2 points, at 2 points in 2 places we have to be careful. If auxiliary verbs especially do different forms and have different forms used as main verb, we have to check them very carefully. And the verbs which are having equal forms, once again I repeat: shut, cut, read, 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 let, put, etc. We have to be careful in checking the subject of the verb. This, let's move to some questions. The practice. Let's look at the question put on the board. Change into negative. We are watching a live concert. Change into negative. She can speak many languages. They lost the match. She had a nice dream. She had gone to market. Sangeeta shut the door before going to bed. Every day I shut the door before going to bed. Okay. While changing, we are watching a live concert. What is negative? So, rewind, recall the rules used for changing into negative. We are helping verb given there. Simply we put note here and the sentence is changed into negative. She can speak. Simple. Can helping verb. Cannot. She cannot speak many languages. They lost the match. They lost is past form of lose. They lost, did not lose the match. She had a nice dream. A bit challenging question. She had is used as helping verb, but not here, as after had there is no past participle. So she, we break this, we hire helping verb, had, did not have. She did not have a nice dream. She had gone to market. Look at, she had a nice dream. She did not, she had not, she did not, she had not. Why difference is there? Difference is had is noun phrase, NP. She had past participle. So she hadn't gone to market. Sangeeta shut the door before going to bed. Sangeeta shut. Okay, next sentence also. Every day I shut the door. Sangeeta shut the door. Every day I shut. Every day present. This is first form. Sangeeta shut. It's not first form. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. Sangeeta didn't shut the door before going to bed. Every day I don't shut the door before going to bed. Change into affirmative. Ram didn't see any bird in the tree. While changing from negative to affirmative, we have to remove this. Simply Ram did not removed. Did see together, did plus V1 equal to V2, did she saw, Ram saw. Now any is given there, some. Any is changed into some into affirmative. Ram saw some birds in the tree. He isn't working hard. Is he not? You avoid. He is working hard. He won't help us. Contraction of will not. He will help us. He has no problems. No, simply their word is given there some. He has some problems. No is changed into some. This might not be true. It's easy. Helping verb not. We do not use not in negative or affirmative. So this might be true. So these are some questions, some challenging questions. So where we have to be careful. Well, today I have discussed transformation of sentences from affirmative into negative and from negative into affirmative. One important point I would like to share with you is that I have raised an issue in the beginning of this video, that is, while we are transforming sentences from affirmative into negative, that we haven't practiced in class 9, class 10 or in our classes. Transformation with the change in meaning or transformation without change in meaning, especially transformation that we do for science or scientific facts and universally true things. We don't have to change word meaning or meaning of an expression. So be careful. In a true sense, this type of transformation of sentences is a transformation from affirmative into negative, and in better words, transformation or change or changing from positive to opposite, I will say, I would like to say. So the next part, in the next part of this video, we will continue the transformation of sentences further. This much for today. Thank you very much.